Rise and shine. We dream achievers, team rise each morning with a purpose in our hearts. Those Kia caves, those mothers, every dreamer at the start. Taking small steps that lead to bigger plans. Melody uplifting bright. Lyrics know how. We are rising, shining brighter every day. Using our gifts in our own special way. Stay at home of leaders, dreamers. This is our time. We dream achievers, together we move forward, together we climb. We dream achievers.
I'm going live.
Rise and shine. We dream achievers.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, according to your time zone. It's evening here in Ireland. Yes. Happy Sunday, everyone. We Dream Achievers are here again with another wonderful topic. Here with me here are my business partners. But before we dive into today's topic, we are going to introduce ourselves to our audience for those that are watching us for the first time. I'm Doris, originally from Nigeria, based in Ireland. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful kids, a stay-at-home mom, and a digital business mentor. I also help those stay-at-home mom like me and the working professionals that are looking for a way to secure their future, looking for a way to have a time freedom or a side hustle. I help them, I guide them to start their own digital business. I'm going to hand over to Sister Salome to quickly introduce herself to our audience, please.
Hello, everyone. Happy weekend. How are you all doing? We are back again today with another amazing topic. My name is still remains Salome Otisi. I'm originally from Nigeria, a mom of beautiful 4 children, a healthcare worker by profession, and also a proud digital business owner. And I live here in Belgium with my family. Sit back and listen to what we'll bring for you today. Thank you so much. Back to you, sis.
Thank you so much, Sister Salome, for this quick introduction. Yeah, we hand over to Coach Vera. Please, can you quickly introduce yourself to our audience, Coach?
Thank you very much, Sister Doris. Hello, everybody. My name is Vera, and I am originally from Nigeria. I'm a mom of 6 beautiful children. I reside in the Republic of Ireland, and I'm a proud, digital business owner, and of course, a coach and a mentor in this business. Sit back as we, unveil this particular topic, which we know a lot of people have personally asked me this question when I introduce this business to them. Especially when we talk about, the legacy that this business actually provides. So some people will tell you they have other alternatives. So sit back and listen to the alternative that we are talking about today. We're going to be comparing both, and then we'll leave, the ball in your court, to decide what you really, want to do with your life and, of course, your future. Thank you very much, Sister Doris, and over to you there.
Thank you so much, Coach Vera. Yes, we are going to move over to Sweden. The only man in the midst of women. Yes, so we are going to hand over to Bro Mike to quickly introduce himself.
Thank you very much. Usually, according to the Benin folklore, that if there are women around you, you will never go hungry. So I take it as a positive, and I'm happy that I'm here and I'm honored to be amongst you. Thank you very much for having me today. My name is Michael Esosa Olumu. I am a father of 3 beautiful children. I'm married. My wife and family, we live in Sweden. And yes, originally from Nigeria. I'm a proud digital business owner. I am a logistics interpreter by training, but I work as a CNC operator. Today, like my colleague have said, is going to be very interesting because this is a brain teaser for you. I might use that word. So sit back and listen. We'll have something good for you today. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you so much. All right, we are going to dive into today's topic. You know, a lot of people always ask these questions. Coach Vera said it as well. Why should I build a digital business when I already have life insurance? That is a very smart question. You know, I used to think that life insurance was enough until I realized something very important. Life insurance will protect my family if I am no more here. But what will protect us now from inflation, rising of economics? You see, the price of everything is increasing. What will protect us from financial pressure today? That is when I understood protection is important. I'm not saying that it's not important, but income growth is very necessary for everybody. Because this income growth will protect your future and build your present. The income growth we are talking about is this business, the digital business, this business that we are doing, that is the one I know. Because this business will create income flexibility while we are still here. We'll start enjoying the money while we are alive. And when we are no more, we'll pass it over to our children. That is the legacy we are talking about. Why the life insurance is only defensive planning, and digital business will give you growth strategy. Without wasting more time, that is what life insurance is and digital business, because life insurance is just for a protection while you are normal, when you are normal. And digital business will start serving you now you are still alive. Then when you're normal, you will pass it down to your generation. So without wasting more time, I'm going to call on Bro Mike. Bro Mike, please, do you think that the benefits that you're going to get from you and your family now that you're still alive, you're going to get from your life insurance, is it going to be the same as your digital business?
Thank you very much for that question. I mean, it's not gainsaying to say that is absolutely not. That would be my right out if I want to give it a short answer. Absolutely not. There's nothing as good. While it is very nice to have that assurance as a backup, but then, just like you rightly said, there is a process to get into that point. Now, in the olden days or time past, if you have a job, you have something doing that is consistent, you get your pay as at when due, you are sure of prices, you are sure that whatever you put in your savings is there. But these days, you might think you have $1 million in your account, in your savings, but by the time you check the actual value of that account or the actual worth of that 1 million, you say that it is less than 100,000 because of the continuous rise in inflation. Prices keep going high. The economy is not stable anymore. There is so many different variables that affect the world's economy, which indirectly affect the individual economy as well. Now, why insurance, your life insurance or your pension is recalling decimal. I will use that economic term. It's a recalling decimal in your process. But then for you to get to that point, for you to be able to get out whatever is going to be given to you, you are expected to get at the time, it's a long process to that point. And if you add to the fact that these days people basically live a lot longer than they used to do in the old. So, and take, for example, Sweden, where I live. There was a time when the retirement age was 63 years old. Now, as I'm talking to you now, it's 67. and there's even a discussion to increase it to 70 years. So which means you're going to keep working and working and working and working. So now, if you now have an alternative that actually can make you retire, give you the possibility of retiring earlier, I don't see the reason why everybody's not jumping into that space. Come to think of it, the digital business is the new market, is the new order of the day. People get married by meeting in the digital space. One of the biggest businesses is matchmaking online. People buy food, both raw and cooked, online. You can do basically, even doctors can operate on a patient via the internet. The patient is in one hospital, the doctor is in another hospital. A doctor, a surgeon will actually conduct a surgery virtually. So if you think about that, why don't you think it is something good for you to invest in? Why don't you, if you can buy clothes in the digital space online, why don't you go and set up your own business? So like these other people that you are buying clothes from, why don't you set up your own business and own your freedom and own your time and double your life insurance, if I can quickly say so, because there's nothing as good as you having a double life insurance, which means whatever happens, you are double insured, you are double protected. So it is a process, but then the summary of what I would just quickly say is that the fact that you have a life insurance should not be a stumbling block for you not to own your own business, especially when it's a digital business, which means you don't need to carry the ache or pain of running your regular 9 to 5 or disturbing your regular 9 to 5. So it is a good thing that everybody should think about owning their own business, and it will give you double insurance. So I'll just pause for now, and hopefully I will get time to come back and clean up. Thank you very much, and back to you, Mr. Doris.
Well, thank you so much, Bro Mike. People have heard what he said. He said it's good for you to have a digital business. In fact, he said that it's good for you to have the boat. The boat is good. Because instead of you working until you reach at the age of 70, according to their own country, it's better for you to have something. A lot of people started this business as a side hustle. They retired early, some at the age of 30, 35. So this digital business will help you to retire early. Thank you so much, Bro Mike. All right, I'm going to move over to Belgium, to Sister Salome. You know, we say that digital business is a legacy business. Yes. So when we say it's a legacy, when you're building your business, you're building a legacy that you enjoy while you're alive, even when you're no more, you pass it down. So how does that work, please?
Thank you so much, Sister Doris, our moderator, for this great opportunity you gave to me tonight. Okay, let's talk about this topic. Why do we call our digital business a legacy building business? You know, when we are expressing ourselves how this business works, we don't think about today only. We carried the whole family, extended family along with us. We cannot compare it with a life insurance. Let me just give you example, the reason why I said like that. Life insurance is one-time payment settlement when something happens to you. It's good to have it, right? But they will settle only once. Here in Belgium, anybody that or your children that receive that money have to pay tax on top of it. Like my brother said, to claim it is a long process. It will involve court and everything. We don't want to go there. But let's go back to our business. What makes it a legacy business? Our digital business is called legacy building business because it is create transformable skills system, and income that can be passed down for your generation. So when you're passing it down to generation, you are not passing only the income aspect. You are also passing down the skills and the system where the children will keep on learning how it works. That means that window will not close. It has been open. It keeps growing, teaching and earning, empowering your children, your uncle, your family, not just to inherit the money, to inherit the power of technology, to inherit the skills, and to inherit the mentality how to build. You give them a rich man mindset mentality. That's what I will call it. They may not know it now, but they know what you are doing. Like we are here talking every evening. Our children knows what we are doing, what we are saying. Believe you me, they know how it works. To inherit that knowledge means they have own some things. It's like their ownership of a business. And why is it like that? Because this business gives us opportunity to pass it to our generation down to 8th generation. I will never forget one time I was doing a video. My son was, peeping in. Before we know it, I was like thinking what to say. My younger son, the last one, he took over. He was the one that just said almost the whole thing. I said, check it out. Referring, that's what my mother do. And I was like, wow, I posted it. That means they knew what we are doing. For them to recognize it means that when the time reach for them, even now, as far as they're 18 years old, we can start, teaching them, bring them in, and they will start. They are old enough to start it. So what can I compare with this business? Nothing. Don't get us wrong. Insurance is good. And don't forget that it's a long time payment. It means that it's another expenditure for you. For you to get that sort of package when something goes wrong means that you'll be feeding it, you'll be paying it for years until when that happens. If you stop, it will end there. If you die, they will not give the children anything because you stop paying. But if you continue, it could be 20 years of, investing every month. I mean, monthly or annually. It could be 30 years, it could be 40 years. But this business is one-time investment, and hold it very tight. Before you know it, it will grow. Not only growing, skills will come out of it, learning, all the professional, everything, mindset will change. So check it out. I hope this message will find you well. Thank you so much.
Wow. So thank you so much, Sister Salome. You just nailed it. She said that this legacy, the reason why we said it's a legacy business, that is something that you can pass down to your children. And when we say pass down to your children, it's not just the income, the knowledge, because somebody that will be there to guide them, because they will have coach and mentor. As we are here now, we have our coach and mentor for life. If you pass that business down, the coach will pass down to them as well. And we have a training site where you will learn. As you're learning, you're growing and you're earning at the same time. When you pass it down to them, the same thing will happen to them. Thank you so much, Sister Salome. Without wasting more time, I'm going to hand over to Coach Vera to tell us, to throw more light on this life insurance and digital business. What do you think about these two things, Coach Vera, please?
Well, thank you so much, Sister Doris and Brother Mike, Sister, Salome. You've really spoken very, very well. You know what? These two, they're not even in parallel at all, in the sense that they are two separate things. And of course, they are both insurances. They are both, securities at some point. But as a wise person, it's good sometimes, to really see each particular strategies actually involves before you compare it with with the topic that we have today. Why should I own a digital business when I have life insurance? The two, you can't even compare the two at all. They are two separate things. And my colleagues have actually spoken well. They've actually elaborated on this. I remember a friend of mine some years ago who had this on his wall. Though it was a joke, but from that joke, I actually saw, truth in it, where he said, a life insurance actually makes you broke when you're alive, but makes you rich when you're dead. So what that means is that you're not going to have to partake or benefit from your life insurance. It's supposed to be for you, but you're not going to benefit anything from it. What you're doing is for the people, the family or friends that you leave behind. Okay, depending on who the beneficiaries, that you name in your life insurance. But a business, a digital business for that matter, is something that you can actually own for yourself. I think I'll quickly go back on what a digital business is, in case if you're joining us for the first time and you've never even heard about it. But I doubt if you're on the internet, if you are on social media platform, you must have heard about it so many times, to the extent that you're even sick of it, sick of hearing it. It's a business that you can actually run digitally. So what that means is that when you have your phone, any of your devices, and you have internet, you can actually run your business. This business does not require you to have any experience at all. The reason being that you are coming into a business that is already set up for you. So it's like a franchise. Okay, everything will be handed over to you as you pay, your entry fee, as you sign up your contract. Everything will be handed up to you. So it is not as difficult as people see it, but definitely you have to put in some efforts. We are not here to actually cajole you into coming in, and then for you to come in, you're like, oh, I thought they said it's easy. It is not easy, but what the resources and the tools that you have in place makes it easier. Because as my colleague had already mentioned, you are going to have a coach and a mentor, to guide you. You have a big community that can actually support you. And of course, the training is unlocked for you when the time comes. Okay, so you are going to have to go back to it and then, learn from that. So now coming into you having comparing digital business to a life insurance. Okay, a life insurance, like I said, is only meant to protect your family, not you. Okay, and we also know that it does not really build wealth. Okay, it does not build wealth. Sister Salome did mention it, that it is one-time payment. Okay, a one-time payment. And God forbid, if you have a life insurance and you already pay, let's assume that you have a life insurance for 20 years, okay, a 20 years term. And by the 19th year, God forbid something happens to you. Say maybe you lost your job, your financial resources actually dwindled, and you can no longer pay your life insurance. That's going to be a loss for you. Should anything happen to you the next day after that, they're not going to pay your relatives. So it should just look like you saved that money, you spent that money for nothing. But a business, on the other hand, digital business, and that is something that is more secure. And our own type of business is a legacy business. It is a business that you can actually hand down to your generations, up to your 8 generations. And I know a lot of people will say, who told you that you can actually have up to 8 generations in life? But you cannot tell, right? My grandmom is here right now, and she has great-grandchildren. In fact, a great-grandchild who is already, ready to get married. So if that one have a child now, my great-grandmother will be having at least the 5th generation. So if my great-grandmother actually saw this business 52 years ago and she started it, so that's something that she should be handing over to my mom, from my mom to us, from us to our children, from our children to our next children. So it goes on like it happens very fast, especially if you have children very early in life. Okay, so it happens very fast. But the security, knowing that you have something that is secured, okay, for you, for your generation. Because when you start this business, whatever investment you're going to make in a business is a one-time investment, except if you decide to expand, if you decide to do something else in your business other than what it's already there. Maybe you want to you want to expand your business, so you invest more. But on the basic, whatever you have invested in the business is for life. It cannot even be handed over to. I can't even sell my business to you. That's one thing I love about this business. I can't sell it to I can't sell it now to my friend. Okay, sometimes you have a business, maybe you have a hair salon, you have a boutique, and you can decide that, okay, I don't want this business anymore. You want to sell it to somebody. And this one, you can't sell it. It stays in that lineage. All right. So it is more secure. It is, you know, you have rest of mind, and as well as, you know, you enjoy the benefit now. If you run your business successfully, you are going to be paid commission for every transaction that comes through your funnel. And of course, when you when there's a particular stage you will get to in the business, that you also get what they call, you know, the income that you really don't even have to work for. Okay, so you have that, you know, fixed income coming into your account, or coming into your mailbox, depending on what part of the world you are in. If you are paid by check, you see those checks just rolling in every single month. And life insurance will not give you that. You have to wait until you are gone. In fact, sorry to, you know, put this up here. That is why you see a lot of people are even very skeptical to have life insurance. I've had somebody very close to me told me that he does not want to have life insurance. Life insurance, he believes that the other person will kill the other person just to have the life insurance. Okay, but for business, you can actually have that. So you enjoy your business now. You enjoy your effort now. You enjoy it when you retire, and you still enjoy, your family will still enjoy it when you're long gone. So it is you know, like I said, two different, you know, strategies altogether. Like, you know, brother Mike actually mentioned that you should really have both. Okay, and of course, you know that as a business you have this cash flow. All right, life insurance will not give you that. Okay, in fact, I still go back to my friends and memes where he said you are going to be broke, you know, paying life insurance, but it's only when you are dead that you can actually become rich. Of course, you're not benefiting from that. So it is, we have actually elaborated this, and we're also conscious of the time, but the truth still remains that these two does not really compare to one another at all. All right. So whatever your query may be, whatever your concern may be, why you have not really started this business, we have actually laid it out for you. Even sometimes we've even spoken more than we should, because we're trying to let people see what we have here. Okay. And one thing that you should know is that if this business isn't, you know, a good one, or if it is not profiting us, we will not be coming here to tell you. And of course, the reason we are sharing it is because, yes, we benefit from sharing it. You benefit from sharing it. There is no loser. There is no, it's just all about a win-win situation when you actually come into this business. And I'm going to hand over back to Sister Doris, where she will tell us about how to actually, you know, join the business if you're interested. Over to you, Sister, you know, Doris, and God bless.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sister Vera. Thank you so much. You really nail it. You see, the both is good, but this digital business is something that you're building that you call your own. The job you're doing is not yours. Your boss may just wake up one morning and tell you that they don't need your service anymore. You're building their empire. But when you start this business, this is your own empire you're building that you can pass on. So the ball is in your court to make the both is good. But if you ask me to choose, if they ask you to choose wisely. Because this digital business, you will start enjoying it while you are alive. But the life insurance is when you've gone. That is when your family will enjoy it. So which one is better for you? This one, you're building something great that will help you to achieve your dream. The life insurance, you're building something that one-time payment they are going to give your family when you've gone. So which one is better? If you ask me, I would say this one I will join here and still pass down to them. So all you need to do, if you're here, you want to be part of this business, choose any of us. Look at how our faces are shining on the screen. Choose any of us that you like to work with. Our website is here. Register your name and your email address on our website. After registering there, you scroll up, you will see our free webinar. Watch the webinar. The webinar, if you want to join the webinar live, is all every Tuesday and Thursdays, 1 a.m. UK time. But once you register, we'll send you the replay. If you don't have time to join the live one, you can watch the replay. You watch the webinar. After watching the webinar, you think, oh, this business is good, I want to do it. You go ahead and pay $149, which is refundable within 30 days. Once you pay the $149, you'll be assigned to a coach and a mentor for life. You have access to our business model. You have access to watch our pre-coaching videos. That is where you know how the business works and how your commission are being paid. After watching it, you say, oh no, I don't think I can do the business. No problem. All you need to just do is to let us know. Just one email, your $149 will be refunded back to you within 24 hours.
Yes.
This business is not a get rich quick business. It grows gradually. It has been existing for it's going to 52 years now. Just to tell you that the business has come to stay. It's not those ones that will open today and close tomorrow. So the ball is in your court. Choose wisely. We are going to be back again next week, Sunday. If you have any question, you can drop it on the comment section now. We'll reply you later, or you come back next Sunday with it, and we're going to answer your question. Thank you so much. I know a lot of people are going to register. We can't wait to meet you at the webinar day on Tuesday or Thursday. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, Grace Samuel Solomon, for joining us today. Yes, Sister Rose Kennedy, God bless you. Sister Merit Obewu, God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope to see you at the inside at the webinar day and next week, Sunday. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.